In a Midwest town where the engines roar, dirt flies high and the fans want more. From bandits banging on a Saturday night to sprint cars soaring under neon lights, you'll hear the stories raw and real. Slide shots thrown with a little steel. Beth, Derek, and Michael guide the way. Bench racing legends with something to say. The Bench Racing Podcast is the ultimate ride, where the rubber meets the road and the sparks fly wide. From wrecks and wins to what's going online, we cover it all, every moment in time. Fights in the pits or a hero's last stand. If it happened at the track, you'll hear it firsthand. Tune in and buckle up tight, cause the Bench Racing Podcast is your fun night. Facebook flames and pit road.
Thank you for tuning in to the Bench Racing Podcast, presented by Beth Straczynski, Michael Olson, and myself, Derek Crane, where the talk is fast, the drama is real, and it's all about the local race scene. Proudly sponsored by Finn and Louie's Pizzeria, DirtX Industries, and Sprecher's Brewery. So start your engines, boys and girls. It's showtime. It's going to be a barn burner. Hell yeah, we got the one, the only hero, my hero for sure, Sully, Michael Sullivan. Thank you so much for coming on, Michael.
Thanks for having me. How are you?
There we go. Yeah, I know you're retired, but your interview skills are a little. Now you're foreign guy.
It's my guy. Yeah. I told you he was going to come, and he's here right now. I'm doing a podcast, but I'm live on the air right now. All right.
Hi, foreign guy.
I'm back. I told you it was going to happen.
Oh man,
we won't explain all the details, but yeah.
It is great. It is great. Oh my goodness. Oh, Sully, it's so glad. Oh man, I'm so happy to have you on. Also, we got Beth and Mike.
It's great to be here. It's great. Let's start over. It's great to be here. Thanks for having me.
Oh yeah, there we go. Thanks for taking time out of your busy schedule. Funny little side note was Michael Sullivan was on his way to my house, but it's virtual. So we could have actually done it from the Virgin Islands last week, which would have been awesome. But it is what it is. We got you tonight.
Yeah, that would have been cool.
Yep, we got Autumn here. Hello. So we're going to start the show off with our weekends, and we'll go with ladies first here. Beth, how was your weekend?
I mean, my weekend wasn't really... It wasn't nothing to brag about. Just visit my family and just a pretty low-key weekend.
Nice. Michael Olson. I got to say last name's up there.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't bad. Did a lot of relaxing per usual lately. Watched a lot of NASCAR. Happy to have that back. Yeah, that's it. Really just kind of laid low.
Did NASCAR? Ew, gross. Okay. Any favorite winners?
Actually, I strongly dislike all three winners this weekend.
Oh,
it was a pretty bad weekend to be a Michael NASCAR fan.
Oh, we need Jake Dewitt back on here so we can slander some more California drivers. What'd you think about Nelly Decker's crash?
Oh my god.
I mean, so like I might be in the minority here. Like I don't think that was completely avoidable by her. Like she kind of did what she was supposed to do. She got up against the wall. The wreck was on the bottom of the track. She slowed down, maybe not enough. But I mean, when Sam Mayer was coming back across the track, she had plenty of time to turn down. So it's like I'm saying 50-50.
See, kids, this is why it's very important to race dirt. So when you get thrown a slider, you know how to hit the brake and turn down. Sully, how was your weekend?
Well, I don't want to, start off bringing it down, but I lost one of my best friends, Larry Marshall, and so his service was Saturday. So I just want to mention that my thoughts have been with the Marshall family, with his wife Deb and Ryan, and then of course Al and Cora. So that's he was a champion, modified champion, and won tons of races, and he was a great guy, built race cars, and lots of other things, and so he'll be missed.
Oh yeah.
He'll be missed.
Yep.
So
Yep.
and then the
That's how.
Daytona 500. So which,
Okay. Ew, gross.
Yeah,
my
was
weekend. My weekend. I went to the wake for Marshall. You know, it's sad, but at the same time, it was really cool to see how many lives he touched, and the support that the Marshall family got. And then, I did door dashing.
Yep.
It's my little side hustle. And did not watch the
Nice.
Daytona 500. I only watched the highlights, so I only ruined about 20 minutes of my life watching that. Better than the Clash, though. It was better than the Clash.
It's like a basketball game, you know, in my opinion. Like the Daytona 500, it seems like you only need to tune into the last, you know, like a basketball game, you only need to be there for the last few minutes. It seems like it's the same thing with the 500. You know, all the action happens in the last, 10 laps or whatever.
Or with 40
So,
or whatever. Yeah. We got Caden here.
Yeah.
Is Sully on the job site? At the job site. Caden. Nice.
Sort of. Yeah, I'm at one of the houses that I'm redoing because I had to switch cars to get in some light and have a place for my phone because I was on my way to your house. Because I wasn't paying attention.
That was my fault too.
So yeah, I had no, 100% my fault. I went on vacation and then I never looked back at the notes, and here I am driving to your house all willy nilly. So so it's all good. Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
But I am sitting outside one of the projects.
But how fitting is
Making
this
it
for
work.
Sully though? Like I feel like this is Sully at the track with modified racing or sprint. Like, oh wait, last minute, got to get in the car, rush down to staging, barely get out there. So this is fitting for Sully. This is very fitting. So we're gonna start.
I've been working on that.
You've been working on it? Okay. All right, you're being planned. You got a plan of action here.
I've been working on that last second stuff. Mm-hmm.
Very good. All right. Speaking of last second stuff, perfect segue actually. So you went to Tulsa, Oklahoma without a ride.
I did.
And then you got there and you had a ride. How did that come about?
Well, I, never even imagined that I would race a car at the Chili Bowl. I went down there with Tom and Matt, Tom Brown and Matt. They work in the fire truck too, and obviously, Tom was doing tires. Everybody knows Tom. And so we went down there just to more or less watch. And your brother was a little inspirational, or instrumental, I should say, in sort of making this happen. There was a young man that was supposed to race a car for Zach Bowden, and I didn't know anything about what was going on with that situation until it started to evolve during the week, during the end of the week. But so I was asked basically by your brother if I had a chance, would I? And I wasn't sure I would because I'm going to have surgery on my forearms and stuff. I got some stuff going on, so I wasn't sure I was going to. But Tom and Matt and we sat down and we talked about it. And they said, when would you get a chance to do something like that? And so I said yes. And then the next thing you know, I was there at 8 o'clock the next morning, and they got me fit in the car, and I was racing the Chili Bowl. It's pretty wild what happened.
Do the cars seem faster than they are on flow? Because cameras always slow it down, but like, how much faster does it seem like you're going in the car versus watching?
The biggest thing I noticed about those cars is that, and obviously I had a really limited amount of time in the cars, in the car to get used to it. But the one thing that I did notice is when the track's got some grip, you can really get the front end up in the air if you want to. So it seems like the power to weight ratio is really cool. Like it's instant, when you step on the throttle, it's like right there. So the acceleration is really fast. And then the other thing that I noticed is that it's like completely different when the track changes from when it's got some moisture to when it goes dry. In other places and other types of cars, it doesn't seem as drastic as it does with those midgets at the Chili Bowl. That's the biggest thing I noticed.
Okay, cool. And what have you been up to since being retired and, randomly just showing up and being a superstar at the Chili Bowl?
Hey, there's a kitty.
There it is. There's the cat.
There's the kitty. There it is. Well, I've been working. Obviously, I haven't been racing. I've been going to some races. I've been kind of working on myself, trying to feel better physically. I quit drinking in October, so that's one thing, that I'm excited about. Of course, then I started eating a ton, so I've gained 30 pounds since October, mostly in places you don't want to gain weight. And so I'd like to do a little more racing. In fact, I'd like to run the Chili Bowl again next year. And Zach indicated to me that he'd like for that to happen. And he also mentioned that he wouldn't mind putting me in one of his cars a couple times during the summer. So you might see that. Ooh. So I'm kind of getting myself ready. I've got to have my surgery. Once I do that, I can get to the gym. I'm probably going to get my eyes fixed, and I should be like brand new by summer, hopefully.
What's the timeline
Maybe.
on your surgery for full recovery? Did they say?
It's gonna be kind of close. It's like a carpal tunnel, and then I've got stuff going on in my spine, and it's just kind of gotten worse. It's kind of snowballing over the last year. So I think it's kind of routine, but it's going to take 6 weeks or 2 months to start feeling better.
Okay.
But
yeah, I mean,
I'm
Chili Bowl's only
expecting to have it in April.
Okay. All right, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yep.
All right, now we're going to start off with some rapid fire questions here with Michael and Beth, with Chili Bowl, stuff like that, racing in general. We'll start off with Olson this time.
Yeah, so obviously you have a long, storied career racing. I mean, I don't know if there's many people in southeast Wisconsin or Wisconsin in general that don't know who Sully is. Why did you make the transition from modifieds to sprint cars to begin with?
Well, let me think back here for a minute. I was probably on my second retirement, maybe. And I decided to try something, different. There was actually a time around 2000 that I won't go into great detail, but around 2000, so obviously it was a long time ago, where there was talk with some people that I knew, friends of mine, and I was going to get in a 410 wing car full time, and I was going to park the modified, and it didn't materialize. So I just, kept on driving modifieds, and then of course I got the opportunity to drive for Tony Jenkins, which was great because I had a lot of other things going on in my life at that time. So that's kind of, I stayed in modifieds, and modifieds were a blast, had a great time, and then took a little break, and then thought, well, let's try, let's take another look at this sprint car deal. And it kind of had just started, as you know, Derek. We were, well, I wasn't considered a rookie, but you were in 2016. But it was, kind of an affordable way to do something different. And so I was like, let's give it a try, what the heck? So that's what we did.
Okay. I'll go to the next one because my question kind of feeds off of that. A little bit further back, 2000, Beth wasn't even born. But let's go even further back to when Michael and I weren't born. How did you get started in racing?
Well, I wanted to race pretty much all my life, and I grew up near Santa Fe Speedway, but then moved away. Lots of things happen in your life, and then probably about 1989, 1990, I bought I think his name was Rick Conter. I can't remember. I think I'm right. He used to race stock cars at Wilmot in the 90s, and I bought a Camaro and some engine parts and stuff, and all of my buddies at the time were all gung ho, and then when the car showed up, nobody wanted to work on it. So that sort of fizzled out, and that was the end of that. And then I actually had a chance to start driving a mini mod for Jerry Haywood. That was around 1997, and so that's kind of how it started. Actually, he wasn't going to let me race the car because I went to practice and I couldn't shift it just because of the length of my arms, and he was getting kind of frustrated, and so I had to go beg for another chance. And then so I cleaned machines, I vacuumed the shop, I swept the shop, I did whatever I was capable of doing, and he put me in a car every week. So that's how it got started.
Okay. Wow.
So yeah, it's kind of a neat deal. Yeah.
So how many, like, I know you've driven modified sprint cars, now midgets. How many different types of race cars have you driven?
So I think those three, and I had an opportunity in an IndyCar one time to do that on an oval. I'm trying to think of what else. I did a little bit of road racing, but it was more street car type stuff, not specifically like race car stuff. You'd think that through all these years that I would have been in a stock car at some point. I owned one, but I never drove it. And you would have thought maybe I would have gotten in a late model at one point, but I really never did. I think I've been in a wing 410 car, and obviously the wing crate car, the regular crate cars, the midget, and the modifieds. That's pretty much it. Other than go-karts and the other stuff that I mentioned, I really haven't done much else. That's pretty much it.
Favorite.
But hey, there's still time. There's still time.
Yeah, oh yeah, there's always time. Until the casket slams, there's always time. Do you have a favorite
car to drive?
Yeah,
the fast one. The one that wins is my favorite car to drive. If it's a, I don't know. You get in a car and you kind of know, like you can get in a car and you can, you get a lap or two, or maybe not even, like, and you can just sort of feel, right away, when you get that feeling, that's the best car. And I used to get that feeling a lot in a modified. Obviously, everybody knows I didn't have that feeling as much in a sprint car. But if you're asking me like one versus the other, they're all so different. Modified, I think the modified's harder to drive, and harder to much stuff going on with modifieds. And but I mean, the sprint car is hard to drive too. I mean, let's face it, the level of competition is so good. You really have to be committed. If you're 80% committed, you're only going to get 80% results, so I would say I enjoy both equally. Probably had more fun in a modified just because I was winning more in a modified. Mm-hmm. But I think they might be a little harder to drive. They're big, they're heavy, they have crappy tires. So I would say that.
Okay. There you go. Okay. All right, Michael.
Yeah. So kind of piggybacking off my first question for you about all of your years of racing and your years of success. What was your favorite racing season? Maybe not your most successful, but if you could think back to one year that you would tab as your favorite, what would it be?
Oh, wow. That's a great question. Oh boy. My favorite racing season, man, there were a lot of them. One that sticks out in my mind was probably 2005. We didn't win the championship. We had a lot of mechanical failures, but we were really fast. That was when I was driving for Tony Jenkins, and it just seemed like every time we hit the track, we were fast, and when it's like that, it's pretty fun. I mean, aside from the mechanical failures that take you out, the rest of that was pretty fun. So that was a great year. And the first year in a modified was fun. I didn't do much. I think I won a heat race, but that was when I got to meet a lot of the guys that were in the modified class back then, like in 97 or 98, because I went right from mini mods to modified. So I would say probably the first year, and then I would say like 2005 would be another year. Yeah, let's say that.
Okay. I'm going to piggyback off of Olson's question here just a little bit, because I kind of had the same thing, but I had it more specific. Was there a certain race that is the most memorable win or hard charger, or for whatever reason? Is there a race that stands out to you in your career?
Yeah, there's a couple of them that stick out. I would say the one that sticks out for me, I didn't win. Actually, it was Ryan Marshall's first feature win in a modified. That was a really fun race. Somewhere, if I can ever find it again, there's video of that race, but it's been misplaced, or who knows, maybe it's lost, but because I've moved so many times. But that was a great race. That was what year was that? Probably, gosh, I don't know. That was probably around 2008 or 2009, I would say. Okay. That was a fun one because I started like 12th, and he started on the pole, and I walked up to him before the race started, and I was messing with him, and I said, well, I'll see you in about 12 laps. And he just kind of laughed, and I was messing with him. I had no idea. And about 12 laps, I got there and got by him and took the lead. And then he used the line I used to run and reeled me back in, passed me around the outside, and I had to go back to the bottom and try to reel him back in. And I caught him. If it was another half a lap, I would have won that darn race, but I lost it. But I lost it in a really fun, really super fun battle with, a young man that, I watched do stuff since he was like 5 years old. So that was pretty fun. That was a fun race. That was my favorite one.
All right, before we go to Beth here real quickly, we got Hail to the Cheesehead King. Hell yeah. BG Wood, Sully, King of the Mini Mods. John Gurley here. Good to see.
I don't know about that.
I'm not the only John Gurley. I'm glad I'm not the only one that has technical issues. We got DC here. What's up, DC? It's in the butt, Bob. And then I jumped over the comments here because this one's kind of I'd like to see this. Hot Wheels Dave commented, Sully, ready for some real fun? Have you ever driven a Bandit?
No.
Do you?
No, but I'd like to. I saw you do it. I would love to drive one. I saw you do it, and you're having a ball,
dude.
I want to drive a. I want to.
Okay. I got to start charging because
they look.
I got some other guys rides in the Bandit this year. I need to start charging like $10 a ride or something for connecting dots. Seriously.
Seriously. That looks like a blast. I would love to do it. I'm, anytime. Just ask. I'd love to do it.
Okay. All right. Awesome. 141. Did you race the Winners Car 141 ever? Sully? 2017?
Yes.
18? Okay.
Yes. Yes, I did.
The Bandit.
Yeah. Yep.
At Car Wars in the feature, comparing lap times from feature to feature, the Bandit is a half a second slower than a wingless car at 141 in the feature.
Stop. Really? I had no idea.
Hauling it into three. It's in the feature. Obviously hot laps qualifying, tracks tacked up. Obviously the non-wing car is a blast to drive, but you're just hauling.
Cheater.
All right. Well, hey, you know what? Hey, I think it's just funny that someone's got to check with my name in the garage. All right, Beth.
Yeah, fuckers. Like all you guys have touched bases on the ones I was gonna ask, but You never said your favorite race. Like out of all the races you've won, what is your like favorite win?
Ooh,
Oh,
favorite win.
the favorite one that I've won, I would I would say my first feature race would probably be my favorite because I it took me a little while to win my first feature. It didn't happen immediately. It took me a few years to win my first feature. I thought I was in my sophomore year in the modifieds. I was leading the feature on a double feature day at Wilmot, and I had a power steering fitting on the steering box start to leak. We found out, and so I had a pretty good lead, and then the steering started to go from power to not power, like as you're turning it, like in the corner. So it became really hard to decide when it was going to grab and all that kind of stuff. And Rob Olson caught me, passed me, and I finished second. And I think had that fitting not leaked, that would have been my first feature win. And I thought, well, we'll get one. Well, I didn't get one till 2002. So, that was so I would say that my first feature win was on Dave Holden, Dave's American Muffler Night at Wilmot. Got my first feature win. That's my favorite win. No doubt.
Okay.
And that one brought a
lot of hard work, a lot of hard work and a lot of time in the garage and just a lot of sweat and a lot of help from tons of people to, over those years. And then to finally get that win, it was like got the monkey off the back, and then they started coming a lot faster after that,
Isn't that weird though?
So that's number one.
How the first one feels like forever, and like no matter what you do, like you can't even buy a win, and then you get the first one, and then the second and third one starts snowballing, and you're like, wait, why this all of a sudden feels easy? Do you think there's a mental mindset that trips after the first one?
Yeah. I don't know. Like, I was winning a lot of heat races, and for a while, I was finishing second and third quite a bit, and then it's always seemed like different guys were, winning ahead of me. So it wasn't like, I'm not sure. I'm not really sure. I couldn't tell you for sure. I think there's something to do with it mentally, but there were a lot of guys that were, 1 week you'd finish second and somebody else would win the feature, and then you could finish second the next week and somebody else would win the feature. It just wasn't ever me. I was never doing it until finally 2002. So yeah, there might be something mentally to it for sure. I think whole lot of that stuff is mental. You really got to be in the right frame of mind if you want to be in a race car, I believe.
Yeah. Michael Olson, back to you.
So you've got to race arguably the biggest fender car race of the year in the IMCA Super Nationals, and you've gotten to race arguably the biggest open wheel race in the Chili Bowl now. Now, if you had top tier equipment to go and race one of your choosing, like you had a car that was capable of winning the IMCA Super Nationals, or you had a car that was capable of winning the Chili Bowl,
driving Kyle
which one are you chasing?
Well, that's so hard because so at the Chili Bowl, you race your one day and then you're done. You don't race again until Saturday. So but there's so much talent at the Chili Bowl, I'm not saying there's not a ton of talent at the Super Nationals, there is, but
at the Chili Bowl. So as far as I'd like to do both instead of one or the other. But I guess as far from a fun standpoint, I would say the Super Nationals, because you race every single day until you're able to make it into the A main for Saturday, and then you're able to take a breather, and work on things. But the Chili Bowl, if your qualifying day is Monday, you're just a spectator all week long. And as cool as it is, it's hard to sit and watch. I mean, so that's a really hard question because they're two really kind of different environments. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Both equally cool, but, both have their one I'd say the Super Nationals I think is more fun. I think the Chili Bowl is more prestigious.
Yeah. All right. Beth's got one more question or two more.
So over like I know you sponsor a bunch of people. Do you know the do you have a list of like the amount of people you sponsored, like a number, like or a range?
Yeah, because Team MSR cars.
I just sort of kind of wing it. Like obviously, I do the deal with Nathan, your brother Nathan, at the Chili Bowl. And I contributed a little bit with Ryan when he went to the Chili Bowl. I'll be on Tom Brown's car. I don't think this is a secret that Ryan's going to be running that car in the wing class this year. I'll be a part of that. I'll be a sponsor there. I'm always a sponsor on Bryce Andrews' car, so I'll be a sponsor there. And then, I guess I might as well tell you, since we were talking about the modified stuff, it looks like I'll have a chance to get in a dirt modified again a couple of times this year. And there's some talk about me running the Super Nationals again in a modified this year. So if that's the case, it will be 20 years since my last race at Boone. So we'll see. So right now, it looks like, I know I'm retired, but it looks like it might be a couple of modified races, a couple of midget races, possibly a modified run at the Super Nationals, and possibly a midget run at the Chili Bowl again.
Oh, and Hot Wheels Dave just said to reach out to him. You guys can schedule a date to get in a Bandit.
Boom.
And it sounds like I'll be running a Bandit.
Dude.
So
those things are so much fun.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm looking forward to it. So I'm going to keep sponsoring, the guys that I'm sponsoring, and with this modified deal, I'm sure I'll be contributing there. I haven't really added anybody to what I've been doing, just kind of doing the same thing I have been, with the same folks that I have been. That's not to say I won't, but I just haven't really thought about it too much.
We have here Jimmy Umnus. You running boy. Jason Conrad's mod?
No, I'm not running Jason Conrad's mod. No, actually, I'm going to be doing something with Nick Smalley.
Ooh, Smalley
is what it sounds like.
I hung out.
He just bought
drunks. He's a great guy.
He just bought a mod, and it sounds like he's going to let me relive a little bit of my glory years.
Oh man,
this year. So,
all right, I got a few circle dates at Wilmot. One is Beth driving a Bandit. That date is for sure ever. I'm not missing that. And now Sully in a modified. Maybe I'll go back to the seat where I watched you in the early 2000s in the modified. Just relive my glory days too, watching you at Mobile and Tony Jenkins' car.
We definitely don't want to miss.
I don't know if I remember how to drive. I don't know if I remember how to drive one anymore, but we're going to find out, aren't we?
We definitely don't want to miss Beth's history maker. It'll be the first time we ever seen a Bandit pull on the track and start driving backwards.
Okay.
Remember, remember it's manual, so it goes first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and then if you really want to go fast,
if you want to go six, you go all the way back.
No, R is for racing. You gotta put it in that. People don't do that.
Well,
technically,
if you're in reverse, if you're in reverse in a 4-cylinder, then is that considered rear wheel drive?
Ooh, disqualified. DQ.
I mean, if you're driving backwards, it's rear wheel drive.
Thank you very much, Michael.
See,
Olson.
I'm sorry, but Wilmot needs to do something. The Fall Classic is cool and everything, but they need to bring back the mechanics race, the powder puff race, 4 bangers.
I agree. Those were a blast.
In reverse for 5 laps. That would be a fun race to watch.
I want to see Wilmot bring back the Night of Thrills or the Eve of Destruction or whatever it was called.
Yeah.
Oh, with the jumping buses and all of that?
Yeah.
Lightning Lyle, what was his name? Lightning Lyle We used to call him
Lobotomy.
Lightning Lyle Lobotomy. Yeah, but we used to call him Lobotomy. A shout out to Lightning Lyle. That's back in the day. Wow. Yeah.
Oh man! All right, my last question before we play the game. Michael, do you have any more? Olson,
I have one more.
one more. Okay, quick. This is gonna be rapid fire. Okay. Sully, you call 25-year-old Sully. What racing advice do you give him?
Oh boy. 25-year-old Sully. I would say, listen to your cousin John in 1999 when he tells you, or it might have been 98, when he tells you that you really ought to get a NASCAR Craftsman truck and just go qualify for the race, park it after one green flag lap, and then collect your $8,000 check and eat an ice cream. That's what Morgan Shepherd was doing back then. And they didn't have enough trucks to put a whole field together. So that's something I kind of regret, because my cousin Tom and his brother, my cousin John, were helping me back then. And John was really kind of adamant about doing that. And I just kind of wanted to keep doing the dirt stuff. So if I had to go back, I would go back and I would say to my 25-year-old self, when you get a few years older and John says, let's go run Craftsman trucks, let him spend his money and let's go run Craftsman trucks, because who knows where that would have led. You know what I mean?
Yeah, a career in starting parks.
So that's what I would say.
That's not a bad career if it's one lap and pull off and you get $8,000 or whatever. That's a good payday.
Yeah, well, they put a stop to that shortly after, but I mean, it was good while it lasted.
Yeah, and that's when NASCAR tanked. No, I'm kidding. Beth, did you have one more, or are you out? Beth, did you have one more, or are you out?
I can have one more, but I don't have any more.
Okay, Michael,
lay it on me.
So piggybacking off some other stuff that we've talked about already, would you ever run a full year of racing again?
Ooh. And what class?
Yes. Road racing.
Ooh.
I would run if there was an opportunity, if I could afford to, to get involved in something in SCCA, and I could afford to travel, I would run a full. I would try to compete in something in the SCCA. It's something I've always wanted to do. I wanted to do that before I got into dirt racing, and it just sort of, never really materialized. But I enjoy it, and at my age, you can either go to the drag strip or the road course now. Us old guys, we don't run on the dirt very much anymore.
You can run the Nathan's senior race, or whatever he calls it, the aged veterans, whatever.
Yeah.
That's a fun race to watch.
Yeah, I don't know. Sammy Swindell's kind of an inspiration to me. He flipped right in front of me at the Chili Bowl, and and he's 10 years older than me. So so I thought, well, this guy's older than me and he's flipping, and I'm good at flipping. So maybe there's a few years left in me to have some fun. But if I was going to I don't think I'd do anything full time anymore like that I've already done previously, modifieds or sprint cars. But if it was something new, like maybe road racing, I'd probably consider it if I could afford to do it. Yeah, that's my answer. Final answer.
Boom. Nice. My last question that I have, favorite track of all time?
Wilmot.
Wilmot.
Well, I mean, think about all the fun and the memories and the people and the competition, and, my mom is there, every night. She's the super fan. Just, the kids, just everything. I'd say Wilmot. To race on, I guess probably Boone, but favorite track of all time, Wilmot for sure.
Home is where you make
Definitely.
it, right?
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Yep.
All righty. Well, that is Matt, can you believe it's been 45 minutes already? Like, boom, like that. Now
It's
we are going
fast.
to go. Yeah. Now we're gonna go over. Well, I mean, it's still shorter than a modified race.
Well, if we wouldn't have had yeah, true. The technical difficulties really made the show about a half an hour, but I mean,
Yeah.
we're working through it.
Oh yeah. Because every feature win, the car's never perfect, or the track's never perfect, or you had the perfect race, perfect 20, 35 laps or whatever. Same thing with the podcast. It's not perfect, but we're gonna work through it and we're gonna have fun. Beth is hosting the game, so Beth, and it's a live episode, so there's no ad breaks. So Beth,
I hate this.
take it away.
Okay, so we are doing a Wheel of Fortune thing
Wheel of Fortune or the Wheel
Sully-
of Doom?
that Sully loves.
Ooh, yes.
So
Oh boy, I don't think I'm
Rate
gonna
it.
enjoy this.
Plain rate it.
all right,
Man, I'm not.
All right.
I'm no. Whatever. Just okay. Let's do it. But I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
all right.
Oh.
So you guys see the screen?
Yep. Let me get it in here.
Oh,
Really quickly.
Is this a big screen? Oh, I see. There's a wheel.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Beth, I wish you would have given me a little bit more heads up.
I thought you got a big a heads up when I was like, oh, which game does Sully hate?
Yeah. No. Create new.
And before I answer any of these questions, I just want some people to know that some of my answers may not be truthful. I might just be busting balls.
Okay.
I'm just gonna put that out there.
I got it in.
If I like,
Sorry.
if I like you, you might. Go ahead, let her rip. Let her rip.
Okay. So no scores. We are just rating each driver here. All right. Beth. And Beth
Are you guys rating as well?
Oh yeah, we're all rating.
Turns.
I'm not doing this solo, right?
No.
Okay.
All right.
But I get to go last, right? You guys all go first, and then I go, right?
If that is Sully, if that's what you want, because to me,
Yes.
it goes Sully.
Yes.
Wait, here we go. Is it Sully?
No.
Swindell, way down here. You can do whatever
Okay,
you
please.
Okay,
All right.
here
Yeah.
we go. That's in my eyes. So all
Okay.
right, Beth, who
Okay.
goes first?
I don't care. You guys decide.
I'll go. Fine. I'll go first.
All right.
All right. Love the. All right. Who do I have?
Oh.
Greg Holt? No. Oh, Gartner Jr. Okay.
Yep.
I'm looking at two different screens here, and it's throwing me off. All right, here we go.
So is this like you stack up the names and then we go through them?
We have three names, and then
Who is that?
That's supposed to say Josh Heinze, but Beth can't read.
Josh.
No,
That's my
you
buddy Josh.
literally
Yeah.
Put John. You put John.
Okay. And last name here? Oh, Josh. John. Okay.
He put.
I can
John.
read it.
It's Josh, yeah.
I put
okay.
Josh. I'm looking at it right now.
No, you did not. Oh,
And
you did. Okay.
Who's that?
Yes.
Who's
Yes.
that? You got to read it for me. I can't read it. Tom Brown?
Tom Brown.
Tom Brown.
Okay. Wow. All right. I'm gonna go. All right. I don't know who Josh is, so I hurt you, Josh. I don't know, but I'm going over. Gartner, I'm gonna go rated, and Tom Brown, I'm gonna go underrated. And the way I'm doing that is, driving his 9X car. It's pretty good equipment. Like, I was very impressed driving with the equipment that I had last year. So that's why I'm gonna go Tom Brown underrated. All right.
All right.
All right. Let's go. Let's go Olsen next.
Oh boy.
Give me something juicy here.
Yeah.
Oh wait, we're not all rating Tom Brown?
No.
No, you get three, and you have to overrate one, underrate one, and rate one.
Alan Hafford.
Yep.
I'm confused. So what three do I have?
We don't know yet.
It's not your turn yet.
Oh, I see.
You
Yeah.
asked
Okay.
me
I was
that.
confused about how the game's being played. Okay.
Yep. No, you're good. You're good. If that was the case, we'd only have like 12 names.
I understand.
Yeah.
See. Tater. Zelsky.
Yep. Ryan Zelski.
We're rating as drivers, right?
However you want to rate it.
Whatever brings more juice. I don't care.
Oh, brother.
You have to assign. You can't assign them all the same rating.
No.
Nope. So one driver you're gonna have to rate.
So somebody could get overrated even though they're really not overrated just because it's the last thing.
or you're just afraid of the other two drivers.
Has someone played this game before?
All right.
Yeah, he has. And it was actually with the jar with the piece of paper. So we haven't played with the name of you, but yeah.
Okay.
All right. What do you got, Olson?
I'm gonna go Taters underrated. Lee Tibbetts rated. Ryan Zilski overrated.
Oh.
Interesting.
Mm.
I kind of feel like this wheel should be spun before your podcast, so all of these people that are going to be rated can be on to defend themselves in the comment section. It's just an idea. Just throwing it out
Don't
there.
worry. I get messages. It's fine. It's fine. All right. Because Sully said you wanted to go last.
No boy. So this
He wants us to sit.
I don't care. I'll go now if you want me to.
It's up to you.
I can go now if you want me to.
It's Sully's turn.
Yeah. Okay. It's Sully.
Okay.
Um,
Okay. I got Mikey.
Oh yeah. Hey, real quickly, because we're so professional, all these names are drivers that Sully raced against. So if you're like, oh, that's wingless and modifieds, yeah, there we go.
Oh,
Oh,
I got Derek. Oh man. Oh,
I
my
really
gosh.
wish Beth had me. I know I'd be overrated.
These are not good ones you're giving me.
no, I think this is good because it puts Sully on the spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, and not in a good way.
Oh, here we go.
Wait. Oh.
Oh,
Morrison.
okay.
All right.
Oh, you know what?
Yeah, Mike Simons.
Derek, you're gonna have to fall. You're gonna have to fall on the sword, brother, because I'm not. I'm not. I mean, Jim Morrison is underrated.
Okay.
He's very good. He was a very good driver. And I don't believe he won a championship, and he probably should have won way more than one. So he's definitely underrated. And, you know, Mike has won several championships and a lot of features. The only knock on Mike is that I wish he would have taken the show on the road, you know, to some other tracks. But you can't call the guy overrated. I mean, he backs it up with results. So he's rated, and Derek, you're overrated, buddy. I'm sorry.
I'll take that. Like,
you're cool and everything. You're cool.
I never prepped a track before, so I can take that. I can take that. Oh wait, that's Nick.
Well,
Never
neither
mind.
did Mike.
Mike, no. Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, Mike
Wow.
wanted no part of that. He wanted no part of that. That's all Nick.
Oh, see, I get a mix.
So you had to fall on the sword, buddy. I love you, but tonight you're overrated.
I don't feel the love though, Sully. And I hope you spin out the modifier. I'm gonna text Hot Wheel. I'm gonna text Hot Wheel right now and be like, don't let him drive. No.
Ah,
I'm overrated.
stop it. Listen, if you would have let me really rate everybody, I would have rated you. Just rated. You and Mike would have been a tie, but you don't let me do that. So you're overrated today. Ask me next week.
We name names. We name names. Oh, spin the wheel, Beth. We're trying to kill the time.
I was
All right,
waiting for you guys to stop talking. And this is my turn?
Yep, this is
Yep.
Beth.
I don't know this dude. Okay.
John Dost?
Oh, John Dost.
Oh no, I think she misspelled that. I think it's supposed to be Josh Dost.
No, John Dost.
Idiot.
Spoonie?
Not my fault. They all like.
Spoonie?
jumped.
No.
Aw.
Spoon River. Oh, swim.
How can you if you say swim is overrated, you.
He's been running a lot better lately.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, and Egan?
Oh.
It's really a lot better. Big improvement.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna get the easy way out.
I think I know where these answers are going, but we'll see.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we'll see here.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say Sean Swim is underrated.
Okay.
I'm gonna say Rusty Egan is rated, and I don't know the John Doe dude or however you want to pronounce his last name, so I'm just gonna put him at underrated, just to play it safe.
Over or under?
Over.
Over.
All right.
But John Dost has been racing for a long time.
You know,
John Dost was a late model champion at Wilmot in like late 70s or early 80s, and I don't know if he's running a mod. What's that?
I was alive back then to remember that, Sully.
oh man. Okay, I'm ready for
I
this.
was really little.
I wasn't a thought. All right, Derek.
Yep. Here we go. Big money.
Wait, what are you doing now again?
Yep, we each get 3 turns.
Yep, we each get 3 turns.
Oh my god.
Cameron
Oh, boy.
Cook's house.
Oh yeah.
Okay. That name it doesn't.
This wheel needs to be faster.
I know. Natalie Kunko. All right. Spin it. Yeah. And who else do we have? Jake Kuba?
Oh.
Okay. Man. All right. The 2 names that I got after Cameron does not chase Cameron. I have always thought Cameron Coxhouse was underrated as a driver.
I was gonna say if you put him anywhere besides that, I'm driving to your house and we're boxing.
I don't know who else. I think the only way that it would make it hard would be. I can't even think. Cameron to me was always underrated. I'm gonna say Jake Kuba is rated and then the fall on your sword excuse. Natalie's got to fall on her sword. Overrated because of the other 2 names I got. But yeah, Cameron under, Jake rated, and Natalie over.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Sorry, I wanted to make that awkward and just stare at Beth like spin the wheel. Oh, here we go. This is Olsen here. Spoonie.
Ooh, Spoonmore.
There's Spoonmore.
Spoonie. If that was the only name you got, where are you putting him? Oh, this is gonna get good. So you got Spoonie, Bryce Andrews.
If Spoonmore was
This is
the
for
only
Michael,
name
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If Spoonmore was the only name I got, it probably would have been underrated. Oh my god.
Oh,
Good luck with that.
Divya.
Oh
luck.
no.
Yeah. I think the game backfired. We're trying to put Sully in a corner and we put Olsen in a corner.
Yeah. Yep. Good luck with those.
Oh man. All right.
I just want
He clears
everybody
his
to
throat.
know. I want everybody to know that I said if Spoonmore was the only name that I got, it would be underrated.
Yeah. He's moving some stuff around now.
That being said, I'm going to go Bryce Andrews underrated, Jimmy Sivia rated, Charlie Spoonmore overrated simply for the fact that he bailed. He left.
Spoon River on the
We
sword tonight.
we never got to see his full potential. And that's
Yeah,
why I
it's
think
true.
he's underrated, but also why I'm putting him overrated.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Man,
Speaking
Right.
of Jimmy Sivia, I want to say Jimmy impressed me at the Chili Bowl.
hell yeah, he did.
He was really getting around pretty good, and I think I told him, I said, don't let this be the last one. I think that if he gets some laps there, he would do all right.
Oh, yeah.
He looked good.
All right, Sully, yours. Who do we have?
Give him
here?
3 2000s
All right.
modified drivers.
Ooh.
All right, here we go.
Yep.
That's a good start.
Yep.
Rob Olsen.
Oh,
This is Rob Olsen, the modified driver,
yeah.
not Rob Olsen, the now street stock driver.
Ooh.
right. Well, it doesn't really matter. It's his whole career, right?
Oh, here. Oh, yes.
What?
Yes.
Yeah, BG. Dude, give me some BG Wood.
Now he did comment earlier, so he might.
I'm so happy BG bailed me out.
Okay. Come on. I saw Ed Duvall. Come on, let's go.
I want to see Duvall, Cook's house.
Ooh, Mueller.
All right. That's good.
Okay.
3 modified.
Oh,
guys.
wow. So super easy, right?
Yeah.
So I have Olsen, Mueller.
And
And
BG.
BG.
Who did I forget?
BG.
Oh, Olsen, Mueller, and BG. Mueller overrated.
Okay.
BG got bailed out at the last second because BG was about to be overrated. I don't know. I love BG. He's my buddy. But yeah, I mean, come on. But if he would ever just get his ass back in the car, I might change my mind. Now this is hard because Rob Olsen was really good. So how could you say he's underrated? And you can't say BG's underrated if he's overrated. So BG's going to have to be rated, and Rob Olsen's going to have to be underrated.
Boom. There we go.
Yeah.
I'm sensing some Steve Mueller beef here.
Yeah, because he said
Why?
My view is
You
quick.
might-
He's like, Mueller's overrated.
You might be sensing accurately. I have my reasons.
Oh,
I-
can we
you know,
record it after the
Whatever.
checkers
I
for
don't
Mueller
dislike
beef?
I don't dislike the guy. I'm not saying that. Just I have my reasons.
Okay.
I like it.
Leave it. I'll leave it there.
All right.
We like
Beth.
juice.
I'll leave it there.
Yes.
Oh
Yep.
boy. This is scary because I know all of these people.
There we go.
You know
really
Ed-
scary.
You know Ed Duvall?
Oh no.
Actually, no. My dad.
Oh, Todd.
Earlier.
Well, we can put that as O.
This is the easy out.
I hope they're all easy outs, and then you have to. What else? Oh no, it's gonna be Nick.
Ah. Yeah.
Nick Simons. Okay.
These are interesting.
And they'll.
I'm scared.
There it is. Nathan, the
Nathan!
first wonder. Let's
Why would I have to
freaking
do this?
go. I mean, why do I feel like I would get 3 points on this? If we're playing like best rating, I'm gonna say Nathan under, Nick rated, and Lear over. But that's
You
what I
would
think.
have
That's
3 points.
Boom.
That's what I would have said.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean it's the most logical one. If I
Wait,
didn't
say
have
that again?
Nick, so I'm doing Nathan underrated, Nick Simons rated, and Todd Lear overrated. But if Nathan wasn't thrown in there, I would automatically have Nick and underrated. But
Yeah.
you can't say
Yeah. Because
underrated.
if Nick didn't spend so much time prepping the track, he would have won a lot more races. And
Oh, yeah.
and he would have won a championship or two.
Yeah, and I think he's
That's my
he's in
opinion.
the
I agree.
Last week we had the most feature winners in the last 6 years or 5 years at Wilmot, and Nick Simons is still top 3. So that's crazy. And he did the track.
Yeah. Yep.
All right, here we go. Last round. Facebook comment, people on right now that are live. BG says I was mod champ 1996.
Oh,
Wow.
He was. That's true.
Yeah.
He was.
So Facebook comment what we have to rate. So you get 3 drivers and then just say underrated, rated, overrated. Ooh. Okay. Greg Alt.
I was wanting Sully to get him.
Wait, are these me?
No, these are me. These are me.
Oh.
No.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Marshall.
Oh, I forgot. I misspelled his last name. That's fine.
Marsal.
Marsal.
Marsal. Sounds like
John
an Italian sauce.
Okay. Alt and Marshall. And Duvall. I got Duvall. Oh,
There he is.
man. You know,
Good luck.
This one is hard because of Ed Duvall, because I grew up the one block over from him. So Saturday mornings, I'd hear him fire the car, the mod up, and I'd run over there, and I'd sit in the car when I was like 5, 6 years old. So that's the hard one. Oh man, okay, I'm gonna go. Greg, I love you, but you are overrated because of the other 2 drivers. I'm sorry. Marshall is rated, and Ed is underrated. And I just say Marshall is rated because I feel you could pretty much, in a modified or a wingless car, we'll see how he does in the Wing 604. But the mod in the wingless car, I feel like you could almost bet your paycheck that he's going to run top 3, top 5, win the feature, because he's good. He's really, 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 really good. Silly took his ride.
Oh boy.
That's what BG said. Okay. All right.
Who took his ride?
He said Silly took his ride. BG. I don't know. Dude, that's one. Ooh, next guy, we gotta get BG on.
That would have to be a after the checkers episode.
Yeah, that's not going to be a Facebook Live. That was going to be recorded with BG. BG, you, are you down for one? Because it's recorded.
He's down.
On your schedule. Oh.
Jesus.
Tom Eller.
Chris Klumpko, Tom Ellers. Oh,
Just give me Seth Johnson to give me the trifecta.
Be careful. More. Oh, okay.
All right, that bailed me.
Carlson.
Chris Carlson, underrated. Chris Klemko, rated. Tom Eller, overrated.
Boom. Wow. Sully,
How could Tom Eller be overrated? Anyway, I don't know. Okay, go ahead. Yeah, sorry. I don't know how he can be overrated. Like,
all right.
I'm just rapid firing here.
Yeah. All right, Sully.
Okay.
So easy. It's your turn. It's your last turn. And BG said Ed Duvall. Sully did. So Sully.
and this is what's left here? Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Tim Cox.
I just saw Tim on Saturday.
Please give him BK and Scott Cook's house. I like just stop the wheel and make those the 3.
No.
BK. Okay. What was the last one? What was the third one, Michael?
We want Cook's house. We want Cook's
okay.
house.
Cook's house. I think he's the blue one. Come on. Nah. Oh, okay. Jordan Paulson.
Oh, come on. I want a Dan Wade.
Hey, we can do Chris Klumko, Dan Wade.
Man, I want the 3 that are left. Can I pass these and take the last 3?
No.
I'm about to have
rules. I just enforced them on the podcast.
I'm about to have technical difficulties.
Sure. I'm glad we got it figured out, though.
Who was it again?
Tim Cox, BK, and Jordan Paulson.
All right. So So Tim Cox is rated, obviously. Oh man. I mean, it's not cool, man. Because Brian can't be underrated. He also can't be overrated because he's more rated. So I mean, I don't know. Just because Jordan hasn't done nearly what those other two guys have done, he's got to fall on the sword. Okay. So Tim's rated, Kristan's underrated, and unfortunately for Jordan, he's overrated. But I don't really feel that way. But he was up against he just had a bad spin of the wheel.
Yep. The luck of the week.
Do you agree?
The doom. I'm okay with it.
I don't know what you do with that.
Yeah.
I mean, Tim's definitely rated. He's not underrated. He's not overrated.
Yeah.
You pretty much know when Tim gets in a car, what's going to happen, just like Ryan.
Gonna kick your butt.
So, yeah, right. I mean, he's going to be right up there. So, I mean, that's what he gets. Now you got these three left. I feel like these are pretty easy.
Yep.
Yeah, this is an easy one.
I don't feel like these are easy. I feel like these are hard. Because I know
these are easy.
I know these people listen.
She does work on one of these teams now. Or no, wait, wrong Johnson. Sorry. Wrong Johnson.
I was like, what do you know that I don't?
Wait, you didn't have you put Ralph in? Oh,
Fired.
Look who's
I'm wearing his shirt
off the car for the
I'm
next
representing us.
Yeah.
He's gonna take my name off the car now. Damn it.
All right. Who's overrated and under?
I don't know. This is so hard.
This is easy.
No, this is not. I was an infant once.
Pretty easy. We know who's rated. Let's just get rated right out of the way.
Okay. Rate it, Dan Wade.
Correct.
I think Sully was going a different route than what Derek and I are.
Yes.
What is your
Scott is definitely rated.
Okay, then who's your underrated?
Who?
No.
Me?
This is yours. This is yours. This is not Sully's.
I'm intrigued on what he's saying.
Oh, I'm waiting for you, and then I might give my 2 cents after, but.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna do Dan Wade, rate it. Scott Cook's house. I don't remember watching him race.
If you're even contemplating putting Scott Cook's house as overrated, you should be kicked off the show.
I'm not. I just Seth Johnson.
But he can't be underrated either.
Dan Wade, rate it.
Okay. Yep, that's how I would have it. I'd have Cook's house under.
Yeah.
Wade rated. Seth Johnson overrated. Only Seth because the other two names. I think Seth's rated. You get.
Yeah, I would have put Seth out rated if it wasn't just Dan Wade. I don't know, like he had results.
Yeah, all of yours are all opposite of mine, but that's fine.
Okay, all right, Sully.
I'll leave it at that.
You have to say this now.
No hard feelings.
Boom.
You can't just say that.
All right. Yeah.
Let's just say that Scott would be rated. Let's just leave it there.
Okay, and then who's over?
Is there beef between Dan Wade and Sully?
I think Seth is a little underrated. I don't know. Like, I think there's potential there.
No, yeah, for sure. I could definitely see. I just think the names that are put down there kind of just put him in.
And Dan, he just kind of shows up in races every once in a while. Sometimes he likes to race, sometimes he doesn't. It's kind of like me for a while.
Well, now he doesn't have a car, so
I don't know. Yeah. I don't know.
Just sponsor him.
No, sponsor Ralph Johnson.
Ralphie's good. Ralphie's a real hoot. I like him.
I went to one of Ralph Johnson's sponsors to get one of my wheels fixed.
Ooh.
Oh.
Isn't one of his, like, what is it, American Wheel Specialties or something like that? Or
No.
isn't that one of his? It isn't?
I don't.
Never mind then.
Oh.
We're asking Beth.
Never mind. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
I should probably know this.
What do we do now, Derek? That we've made friends and disenfranchise some people, and
I
what do you
mean,
now?
It's a fun game. You know, it's one of the games where like, Jimmy Umna says, "Yep, I'll be sharing this with Ralph now." Wade actually won a race. That's true too. Wade, out of all the
Gas
races
City.
to win, out of all the races to win, Gas City.
Yeah.
Oh, that's very.
And he brought nachos every week.
Yeah, and he brought nachos. Dude, could you imagine the stomach ache we'd have if Wade, Mr. Nacho Man, parked next to Tiny Horse Racing? Oh, that would be a great stomach ache in the morning. With all the nacho cheese and all the Jello shots, that'd be great. There you go. But yeah, this is a fun game. I like it. It's fun. Some people have an issue with it because of the names and where we put people, but they can comment too with how they'd rate it. So wow. Yeah, I think Michael Olson had the most spicy one. Where is it? With Spoonie, Andrews, and Sivia. Or no, wait, that wasn't it.
That was it.
That was it. Yeah.
No, I think
That was it.
what was hard was Alan Hafford and Ryan Zelsky and whoever else he got.
Lee Tibbetts.
Yeah, because I mean, come on,
The
Taters,
legend Lee Tibbetts. Oh. See,
I don't
that's
know.
what's
I
wrong with
feel like
Bill
that
now.
would have been hard.
They don't
because, like,
remember the
Ryan-
legends.
Here's the thing about the Tibbetts one is like you can't base it off of the last 2 or 3 years for him. You have to base it off of 2000 through 2016.
Yeah.
Like,
What about the 90s and the 80s?
well, Sully, I was born in 96.
You know?
I wasn't old enough for that.
Yeah. I'll say something about Lee Tibbetts. I've told this to people before, and this is the truth. When the first time that I went to Boone to race was 1998. So Lee Tibbetts, out of all the guys that went, and there was a lot of guys from Wilmot that used to go, Lee Tibbetts, in my opinion, was the fastest guy from Wilmot there. He kind of knew how to get around that place. He was driving for Tony Jenkins at the time, I believe. And he's one of the guys that I watched, to kind of figure out how to get around, to get around that place. So, hey, he's had some good races.
Oh yeah.
In his day. He's a good racer.
Yep. So, all right. Well, it's over an hour 18. It flew by. Huge thank you to Sully for taking time for
Thanks
this
for having me.
You're a real hoot. Love hanging out with you after the races. We need to see you at more races at Wilmot, even if just partying afterward. Really excited to see you in the potentially modified and going back to the Super Nats and Chili Bowl. That's gonna be great.
And a bandit.
And a bandit. Oh, of course, a bandit.
Yeah,
I want
to race against Sully and a bandit.
I don't think that's
let's
called
do
a
it.
race. I think that's called.
I'm ready. I'm down.
Sully beating up on putting a whooping on. I don't think that's even going to be a race.
BTA.
But to me, it's the steel block, aluminum non-wing card, then a steel block, then a bandit. Bandit is fun, and I'm not crapping on the Wing 604s. It's just not my style of driving. To me, the bandit is more fun than the Wing 604. Don't know about 410.
I'd like to race a fast stock car one of these days. My buddy Jason Heyerdahl got into Rob Mall's car one night, and I think he won the heat and the feature, and said he had a blast. But I'd be afraid to get in one and look like a turd. So I think I want to practice something before I would race one.
Yeah, no, you just jump right in, dude. Just jump right into a bandit, dude.
Yeah.
It'll be a blast. It's a blast. But so thank you guys. Thank you, Michael, Beth, Sully again. And we'll be on in 2 weeks. It's gonna be pre-recorded, I'm pretty sure. And I'm gonna try as best as I can to get BG Wood. Because that'd be great.
Yeah.
That's
I'll tune in for that one.
Okay, awesome. All right, well, that's been it for this episode of the Bench Racing Podcast. We thank you for spending your time with us and look forward to talking more racing with you next week. Until then, peace out, Girl Scout.
Peace.
Bye-bye.
The Bench Racing Podcast is the ultimate ride where the rubber meets the road and the sparks fly wide. From wrecks and wins to what's going online, we cover it all every moment in time. Fights in the pits or a hero's last stand. If it happened at the track, you'll hear it firsthand. Tune in and buckle up tight, cause the Bench Racing Podcast is your fun night.